Congratulations on the film, Mr. Luke. I love Suffering Sappho.
Suffering Sappho.
I enjoyed it. I love it. You know, I said it's crazy, sexy, smart, hot, very hot, brilliant, and you're amazing in the film.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
Take us back. What got you interested in starring in Professor Marston?
Well, first of all, it was I'd never heard this story before.
Oh, really?
I didn't have any knowledge of who William Moulton Marston was, the fact that he was in a polyamorous relationship with two women who he loved dearly his whole life, that these two women inspired him to create Wonder Woman. And we have to remember, prior to Wonder Woman, he invented the lie detector test, which he didn't patent and so never made any money from it.
Right.
I mean, the guy never stopped. He was constantly creating.
Yeah.
His imagination was huge.
Right.
And wrote 5 books on a psychology theory that he had, and so he was a fascinating man. And so I picked up the script, read it, and I was like, well, this is incredible. And it was such a journey.
Right.
Just reading the script, I thought it'd be great to play him.
You know, knowing the history of Wonder Woman herself, the making of her, it gives you a new and really a much more love for Wonder Woman, if you may, right?
Yeah, I mean, you won't look at Wonder Woman the same.
But not in a bad way.
No, not in a bad way at all. I mean, if anything, you'll realize she comes from a place of true love.
Yes.
What she stands for as a superhero, her utensils, as it were, the lasso of truth, and her bracelets that deflect bullets. She has no gun. She has no lasers. Everything that she has is protective.
Correct.
And like her lasso of truth, which is obviously inspired by the lie detector test, is something that I will tie you up until you tell the truth.
Right.
And then I will let you go.
Right.
You know, it's an extraordinary thing. She represents so many great things, and these are all part of his imagination, but are all inspired by these two women in his life.
Explain to us the dichotomy of that, the relationship. Professor Marston, Elizabeth, and Olive.
Yes, so they are what you would describe as a polyamorous relationship, where they have an equal love for each other, and they chose to spend their lives together as a polyamorous relationship where they had children and loved each other as much as they were all equal in the love. So I mean, that's it basically.
But what began as it began as an academia relationship.
Yes, I mean, Olive was a student. She was a research student that they brought on. But I think at the point that William Moulton Marston invited Olive to become a research student to help them with their research, neither of them realized what was going to happen, and in their minds and their hearts. You know, they both fell in love with this woman, this young woman, and
but she's more in love with Elizabeth.
Olive.
Olive was more in love with Elizabeth.
But I think they were all discovering things about themselves, and I think Olive saw in Elizabeth this strong, intelligent, fearsome woman, and Olive is more quiet and subdued, and not as confident and slightly vulnerable, and so there's a lot of admiration as much as falling in love with Elizabeth. Olive can see so much Elizabeth. She thinks she's wonderful. You know, she has that beautiful line. I think you're fantastic, or whatever the line is.
Yeah.
You know,
with everything you do, or something like that.
I watch everything you do. Yeah. So it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's a beautiful movie, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thanks
so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And I'm sweating again.